Hey, it's the
John and
me, Heather Show coming to all of you live from
our production studio, riding with this great group back here called Born to Ride. And why is that, baby?
That's why, baby, because we are
Born to Ride.
Born to Ride, baby.
That's right, Born to Ride.
Yes, we are. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started. But before we do, it's going to take just a moment. And we'll go ahead and get it going.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
It's Born to Ride, the Safe at Home Bike Show. A 10-class bike show for you to easily enter. Best of all, it's absolutely free. Just enter your photos of your motorcycle with your name, make, and model to our direct message, Facebook, or Instagram. Best of show to be featured with a photo shoot by Eric Runyon for the cover of Born to Ride magazine. So be a part of the Born to Ride Safe at Home Bike Show.
Hi, I'm attorney.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to ride. Out of Tampa to Miami, Daytona, Tallahassee, from the East Coast to the West Side, here in Florida, we were born to ride. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV, the longest running biker TV show in the world. This week, Heaven Fields is featured on the cover of the May issue of Born to Ride magazine with her Ducati. Get to know her now, up close with Dave Flash Morgan from the Born to Ride radio show. It's time to open up the tattoo shops and bars. Ink Mania is the hottest tattoo show around, and it's coming back in 2021. And Todd Colbert and Team Extreme bring us Do It Again by Psycho Head and Buell Motorcycles. All this and more here on Born to Ride.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats.
It's time
for Cranked Up Country.
This is Cranked Up Country, heard on all the great stations across the nation. Check us out, crankedupcountryradio.com, or find us on social media, see what's going on with us. Born to Ride Motorcycle Media is the hub for the American biker lifestyle. Read it, watch it, ride it. BornToRide.com. Check out Born to Ride Magazine, the radio show, the podcast, the YouTube channel, and of course the events. It's the life and times of motorcycles and the people who ride them. Born to Ride, proud sponsor of the Cranked Up Country Radio Show podcast. Read it, watch it, ride it. BornToRide.com.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats.
Hey, Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam, when you're in the state of Florida, what do you tune in? What do you watch on television? I know you're the World TV champ, Daddy, but what shows do you watch when you're in Florida, Daddy?
Oh, that's easy, Fonzie. Born to Ride. The same show that everybody watches. And Fonzie, I know they've seen a lot of celebrities on Born to Ride, and I've seen a lot of them. But now you're looking at everybody's favorite wrestler, the world television champion, and the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam.
Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die.
Keep you wide open on the court, your cause we fresh off the highway. Sutton with no hands moving out the way, only seeing tunnel vision, adrenaline rush right off the speed. The whole game behind me getting litty, why'd I take the lead? Florida ride or die's a way of life we live and feeling free. In a better place in the chapter, I'd rather be, you hear me? When life starts to act like a bit and stress me out, I grab the bike and hit the road and let it out. Oh yeah, Florida ride or die run through my veins. You can tell when you see us at the track or on the fast lanes. Come check the vibe on how we roll, come ride with us. It's an affair, she's my mistress, suggestion nitrous, popping clutch, doing the century, we will ride or die. However, we never ride faster than the angels fly. Florida ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die.
If you haven't picked up your new Born to Ride magazine, it looks a little something like this. And you see who that is right there on the front. Can you see? Let me see.
It looks pretty cool.
Look at her right there, doing nothing dangerous at all. Not she's posing.
Yeah.
She's striking a pose right there.
That's my Ducati.
And that is yours.
Yes, that is mine.
All right.
That's my girl. I like that it rides similar to my original two-stroke dirt bike. It's like the power band on a two-stroke is amazing. So when you get on a Ducati, it rides like no other. Yeah, I started as a child riding. I started on dirt bikes, but it became a passion of mine when I was young. I got into the moto.
Did you really?
And my mother actually seen a fatality of a younger boy that was riding as well, racing, and she wanted me to no longer do that. I had sponsorships, everything,
No
and
kidding.
I stopped. I was almost 13
Wow.
when that happened.
Man.
So yeah, I was young, and then I had to sell both of my bikes.
Uh-huh.
And so then when I got an opportunity to start on sports bikes,
Mhm.
that's when that happened.
All right.
Went the other direction, but I've always loved it. I've always encouraged women to ride. I've
Mhm.
taught women to ride. A lot of times they don't want to, or they're reluctant because they feel like a male will talk down to them,
Mhm.
that they're not going to be good enough, that
Right.
they'll be scared or afraid of the bike. And that's probably one of the worst things that you could do,
Yeah.
because you are in control of that bike.
Right.
When you just let it become a passion and it is something you enjoy, and
Mhm.
you let the fear go away, then you really will enjoy it. So I've gotten some friends into riding that are females. Even some males, some guys will ask me like, "Hey, can you show me how to ride a motorcycle?" I have
Right.
no problem with that if
Right.
anybody is interested.
Right.
But yeah, one thing that I always tell people is just don't let that fear hold you back.
Right.
I even had some bad accidents myself, and people are like, "Why would you go back riding? That's stupid." And it's like you said, it's hard to explain it to somebody that doesn't
Mhm.
understand
Mhm.
riding. It's a lifestyle. It's something I enjoy doing.
Mhm.
There's people that enjoy surfing that's gotten
Right.
into accidents, that's got shark attacks, all kinds of crazy
Right.
things,
And they jump right back in the water.
Right.
Yeah.
So for other sports, people go right back to it because it's something they love to do, and it's something I love to do. So I'll be right back doing it. Now I'm not trying to do anything crazy or illegal. That's not
Mhm.
something that we promote.
Right. Right.
But having fun, getting out and riding.
Heaven will teach you how to ride right now.
The first thing is I'm never going to push anybody to do something they're not comfortable with.
Sure.
But I'm also going to encourage them, that they are the ones in control of that bike,
Mhm.
and that they shouldn't let that fear cripple them.
Right.
So if it is a female just wanting to ride, but she's nervous,
Mhm.
so that's why I said it depends on the situation
Uh-huh.
in particular. But if it's just somebody's like, I'm scared, just taking a step back and learning how to ride step by step, not just jumping into it.
Such an important thing to do.
Yeah. Actually listening. This is a problem I've actually had with male riders.
Yeah.
They want to get on and just go, which is fantastic,
Mhm.
but not listening. Okay, this is something you might want to do. And it's other guys even telling them like, hey man, you don't want to push it. You don't want to do that. This is how you want to ride, and not listening, and they're getting really hurt.
Mhm.
So one thing that I will say, yeah, just make sure if you are wanting to learn, be apt to listening and learning, because people can always teach you something. That's what becomes a better writer. Anybody, if you
Mhm.
go to the tracks, like listening to the people that actually tell you, they want to help you. They do, for the
Yeah.
most part. Most
Yeah.
people want to help you.
Yeah, right.
If you don't think they are, maybe you shouldn't take advice from them. But I know for me, if I'm trying to teach somebody, I'm worried about their safety
Mhm.
and all of that. So I just tell them like, hey, this is the steps you need to take. Don't be afraid. Be comfortable with it. Be confident.
Right.
And then you'll enjoy it.
Right. Cosplay. Care to enlighten us as to what that means?
And I really wasn't into it.
Right.
I wasn't. I mean,
Right.
I liked the Marvel movies. I liked that type of stuff,
Mhm.
but I was like dressing up and doing what?
Right.
So,
Right.
and then it was actually pretty fun. It
Yeah.
wasn't my cup of tea at first, but
Mhm.
then I got into it. I'm not one of those people to judge a whole lot until I try something. That's
Right.
why I got into racing, different kinds of stuff, because I enjoy trying new things. So, and then that turned into charity events and so forth.
Right.
Yeah, Antonio is a great individual. We got started meeting each other through a mutual friend, Elsa,
Mhm.
but we talked a lot about the charity works and charity events. And he's seen I did some cosplay for some charity events as well. And he's
Uh-huh.
like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And we just hit it off from there. So through another passion aside from writing was
Mhm.
helping the community. And a way that we do that is through charity works, which we
Mhm.
have some hopefully that will go through in the future.
Mhm.
But a lot of people know Antonio Hernandez as the Spider-Man because he dresses up as the Spider-Man. He does
Mhm.
that for the
Mhm.
events. I've done Harley Quinn, I've done Elsa,
Yeah.
a few different others. So I've enjoyed doing that, and so does he. So we kind of hit it off there,
Mhm.
and found out about other passions like writing. But it really was because of the charity work that we found that common ground and got talking about that.
You actually got down and started making some of your own costumes. Is this true?
Yes, it is.
How hard was that?
Some of them it can be kind of difficult, but others not so much.
Yeah.
When you have a passion again about doing something or your mindset and you have a goal, then it just becomes fun. When it gets too stressful, it takes away from the fun. So just wanting to enjoy it. It's not to perfect anything, just to make it really nice so you can enjoy it. Yeah. My favorite has been Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I had somebody that was like, "Oh my gosh, you'd make a really good Harley Quinn." And when they mentioned that, I was like, I'm not so sure. And they're like, really look into it. And I already was doing cosplay stuff. And I was like, you know what? They're right. I should try this one. And I did it and I fell in love with it. And I did a killer one. So
yeah,
I liked it. Yeah.
Nice.
That one ended up being my favorite.
Well, one of the other things to talk about is you being a mom. But have you ever done any of that where you guys dress up together and do some things?
Yeah, Halloween's fun with him.
Oh yeah.
He's only 3. He just turned 3. His birthday was in March.
Right.
So he enjoys dressing up too. He's a child, so he loves it. He loves all the characters: Spider-Man, Superman, all of them. So he loves it. He likes when mommy dresses up too. It's fun. Ladies, ride safe. If you have any questions about riding. Also, ladies, I know sometimes you don't want to always ask guys for help. There are plenty of women riders out there. Don't feel like you need to go to a particular person to ask for help if you feel like there are women that can help you too. You have these forums. I know sometimes people don't want to utilize those. Florida Ride or Die, you can ask questions in those. Put a link. Elsa and I will view those comments before they even get posted. So that's nice. So you don't have to worry about getting bashed, harassed, none of that. That does get filtered through us, myself personally.
She's the admin, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
So feel free to ask questions in there if you want to. Guys too, like we have guys that ask there all the times, like, where's a good place for me to get this part for my bike? Where can I get this done? Where can, or do you know anybody for this? We have new riders come to Florida and they asked to be a part of the group, and they're like, hey, where's a good place to ride at? So any kind of questions that you have, feel free to utilize that. But ladies, don't be afraid to get out there and ride. Don't be afraid to ask questions. We're here for you.
Oh, hey. I think one of the most self-gratifying feelings as a photographer is to have your work published in a magazine. The physical print publication and the feeling of having your work recognized is just so rad. My tattoo portrait photography series called The Shop was featured in an 8-page spread in the Born to Ride magazine in their April issue. My series features 10 different heavily tattooed individuals. I didn't only want to feature their tattoos, but also them as individuals. Ron Galletti, owner of Born to Ride magazine, sent me copies of the actual publication along with a handwritten letter. And he went on to say, Nick, I hope you dig the issues. Let's do more. I love your work, man. Create, produce, yesterday and today. Signed, Ron Galletti. What a great feeling it is to receive this in the mail. And I'm so stoked for this opportunity. And make sure you guys check them out. Born to Ride TV and magazine.
Born to Ride Magazine, the #1 biker magazine that delivers dynamic content for you, the reader, every month, has done it again. Stronger than ever, powered by Rubenstein Law. See the May 2020 issue online and on the streets, featuring Heaven Fields' Woman Power on the cover with her Ducati. Eric Runyon nails the cover shot. Liz Lewis and Elsa Rosenberg, Women Who Ride special interviews. Hope all the moms had a happy Mother's Day. Are you ride or die? Antonio Hernandez is. Find out about the new magazine dedicated to sport bike community of Florida. Is your motorcycle in the Safe at Home Bike Show? There is still time at BornToRide.com. Nefarious James deals up the Second Amendment, a loyal brother who delivers the smackdown. Let's not forget the meaning of Memorial Day. Never forget our veterans who serve by Terry Longpree. Stay in the fight. Operation Zero. Never quit on life as Rangers lead the way. today with Greg Blackwell. Jim Fannin, one of America's foremost thought leaders and life coach to the stars, gives us when life is tough. If you want horsepower and torque, Rob Schwellinger delivers it 100%. And get on board the Born to Ride Ocean Cruise for bikers February 2021. So read it, watch it, ride it, plus so much more. Born to Ride May issue on the streets and online now. For you, the reader.
They say laughter is the best medicine. They must never have tasted wind. The new Lowrider S. Classic look, new roar.
Need we say more? Only at Crystal Harley-Davidson, Homosassa, Florida.
I'm Fester Jenkins from Boss Hog Radio. Born to Ride is coming to Boss Hog Radio Thursday nights in April, 7 p.m. You don't want to miss it.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
can build, we forever unite. And that's the deal I was born to ride.
It's Born to Ride's the Safe at Home Bike Show. A 10-class bike show for you to easily enter. Best of all, it's absolutely free. Just enter your photos of your motorcycle with your name, make, and model to our direct message, Facebook, or Instagram. Best of show to be featured with a photo shoot by Eric Runyon for the cover of Born to Ride magazine. So be a part of the Born to Ride Safe at Home Bike Show.
Hi, I'm attorney Nicole Armstrong from Rubenstein Law, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them.
For more of these rules, go to rubensteinlaw.com.
Born to Ride TV Radio Live every Tuesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. with Dave Flash Morgan, special guest, and Born to Ride TV content at Facebook, Born to Ride TV Magazine. Read it, watch it, ride it.
Hey guys, this is Deputy LaCades with the Volusia Sheriff's Office. I want to welcome you to Daytona Bike Week 2020. One of the things I'd like to see is all the people here. We're glad that you all come, and I just want to make sure that you understand, please don't drink and drive and ride safe.
This is Evel Knievel and the Evel Knievel shock-absorbing stunt cycle. You can make them do wheelies, backstands, even mid-air somersaults. And for that big jump, here's Evel, up and over that 4-foot ditch. Evel Knievel, sold separately or with the Evel Knievel stunt cycle from Ideal.
Are you down with the nation? Tiny Trailer Nation, the biggest secret in travel and adventure. Take your motorcycle anywhere. Live in comfort on the spot. Say goodbye to hotel costs. Campers, toy haulers, themed trailers built for any budget. One bike or two. Includes electric, water hookups, microwave, refrigerator, sink, tie downs, and more. Your trailer or ours, new or used. Your dream is here at a working man's price. Tiny Trailer Nation, biker musician owned, a name you can trust.
Yeah, I have to say Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.
playing.
Hey, 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 hey. It's the
John and
Heather Show, and we're back. How are you all doing? Happy Tuesday night. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy to have you guys with us this evening.
And we're glitchy tonight.
And we're a little bit glitchy, but hey, the sound is doing better tonight.
Yeah, you can hear us at least now. We're not coming in all garbled and messed up sounding, which is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, although we all know that my voice is not the best. So you all have to make do with my voice.
Sound like a man.
I do sound like a man. Thankfully, I don't look like one. Thankfully.
No.
Anyways, everybody, we're so happy to be here with you. We hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas. We've had a good Christmas. As you know or may not know, unfortunately, we did lose our best friend this Christmas.
Yeah.
To
depression.
To depression. He did take his own life on last Sunday. Unfortunately, our best friend, Roy Loeffler, took his own life due to depression.
Yeah.
And we would like to dedicate this show to Roy. We loved
like
you,
that.
buddy.
Yeah, he would like that. So just your prayers. If anybody's out there, you may not know the guy. He was a great gentleman. Just go ahead and shout out a prayer to Roy out there. And I think another thing is when you're really that depressed, you may need somebody to talk to. And if you're that depressed, you really need somebody to talk to. There is help out there. Don't think that you're alone. Really don't. I mean, he didn't call us, and we're friends, but maybe he would call somebody else.
Exactly. And we have the number. If you need the number for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, that number is 1-800-273-8255 or 1-800-273-TALK. And that means please, 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 if you are depressed and you need someone to talk to, give them a call. Call your neighbor, call a family member, call a friend. And if you can't reach anybody,
call us.
Get in touch with us.
Call us.
Send us a message.
I'll talk to you.
We'll talk to you. We'll definitely try to help you. Anything we can do. Our phone lines are open right now. The comments are open. If you're watching this, if you have anything to say about depression or anything to say about suicide, let us know. We'd like to help anybody that we possibly can. We know that this time of year
it can be rough on people because they may not think they have anybody. And that brings me to another point, veterans. Veterans out there, this is a very depressing time for veterans too. And Heather has that number also.
Yes, we have the number again. That's the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. That's 1-800-273-8255 or TALK. Also, there are a number of depression support groups and also depression and support and anxiety support groups. First off, I'd like to say there is nothing wrong with having depression.
Yeah.
I myself, I have depression. Go figure. But I do. I have depression, but I talk with my husband.
We talk it out.
And we talk it out, and he is my rock. He is my support group.
Yeah, but sometimes you got people out there that don't have anybody, like our buddy Roy. He was never married, had no kids.
He had us.
He had us.
And we loved him. And we tried as hard as we could. But towards the end, unfortunately, people do tend to shut you out.
Disassociate.
And it does become difficult. You have the Depression Support Group on Facebook with 27,000 members.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could find somebody that would be able to help you. You also have the Depression and Anxiety Mental Health Support Group on Facebook, and that has 94,000 members.
A lot of depressed people out there.
What does that tell you? There's a lot of people with issues, and there's nothing wrong with having issues. Nothing. I've got them. He doesn't think he does.
You stepped into that one. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that one.
You know, but it's true. And Roy would definitely want us to be able to help to carry this on and to help let everybody know whatever we can do to help you. If you are depressed, if you have anything you need to talk about, you don't have to be depressed. If you've got something on your shoulders,
That'll make you laugh.
Yeah, and you need to talk,
I'll even do something goofy for you.
I'll make you laugh. So reach out, hit us up on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. Message me, message John, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to help anybody out there that's a fan of ours, that's listening to the show right now. If you need to talk about anything, please always give us a holler.
Definitely, because it's not worth taking your own life.
No, because you affect the other people around you.
You do, and you have to think about the people that you leave behind.
The people that love you.
And believe me, you may not think somebody loves you.
They do.
But there are people that love you. Always there is people that love you.
Yes.
So on that note, we did want to touch upon that and let you know. But now we're going to go on to a brighter subject, and we're going to talk about our Christmas.
Yeah, we had a great time.
We had a good Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a
baby?
good time. It was just Heather, myself, and our kids. That's all it was. My mother didn't want to go because she won't leave the house because of COVID. They got her brainwashed.
She's terrified.
Terrified.
Of getting COVID.
I mean, she'll only go as far as her oxygen will reach, if that tells you anything. That's why she's
Exactly.
afraid to get COVID.
Won't go outside the house. She won't
Sorry,
let
guys,
anybody.
I worked all day. Sorry.
Yeah, John just worked 13 hours today, but she won't let anybody in the house. You have to leave your stuff outside.
We're lucky she let us bring in Christmas dinner because we drove out to her house and gave us some Christmas dinner. I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for us having food, she probably wouldn't let us in the house.
Yeah,
That sounds like my mom.
because we had a nice big
Ham, mac and cheese, dressing, the whole Kings Bay Hawaiian rolls. Oh my God.
and presents.
But those little Kings Bay Hawaiian rolls, what I'll do with those things is roll the leftover ham that I have. I'll take it and you cut it real easy because the sandwiches just squish into a ball because it's so airy. Cut them really nice in half and you make sliders.
He loves those.
Yeah,
things.
with the ham, and you like yours warm, and I warmed hers up and then I squished them all flat like this, and it came out pretty cool that way. And you gotta use up your leftovers. We had a ton of ham. I bought an 18-pound ham. Why? I don't know. But I bought
18 pounds.
enough to feed an army.
What are we gonna do with 18 pounds of ham?
Eat as much as we could until we got sick of ham. Thirsty?
Excuse me.
In fact, I don't drink it.
I was thirsty. Now he's got to have some of my.
Why
drink.
not? It's like when someone yawns and then you yawn, she takes a drink, and then I want to take a drink. Yada yada.
Anyways, everybody. So we're getting ready for the new year.
Yes. What are you guys doing? We want to hear it.
We would like to know what everybody is doing for the new year.
Yeah.
We probably will not be doing much of anything.
I don't like driving New Year's Eve, especially on the Harley, man. I don't mind going out on New Year's Eve, but there's a buttload of
I
drunks
just
out
don't
there.
like to go out. Being that John
You
and I
always wanna go
don't
out.
drink.
You always want to go out.
Well, I do, but not on New Year's.
No, there's just too many drunk people out there. And when I'm
I
on the
really
Harley,
don't like to go out on New Year's Eve.
No, it just like I said, too many drunk people. We don't drink, and we have left places before because the venue we've been at got too drunk.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, really, what fun is it for all the drunks to have two damn sober people right there watching y'all? Not much fun, probably.
No, but we have a good time.
Even though
people
we're
watching.
fun and we have a good time.
But we do have a fun time people watching though, because when people get drunk,
Oh
and get
my.
sober, oh my God, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yes,
really
it is. We have so much fun watching everybody
I just can't
that
stand
drinks.
when I have some women just like sweat booze all over me and you can smell it on their breath, or when some drunk guy.
Oh, it's all over.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey,
yeah, do imitate it. Imitate.
hey.
How you doing?
Hey, it's kind of funny. She thinks it is.
Yeah.
As long as I can make the wife laugh, I'm okay.
And he does make me laugh. That's for sure.
Well, what's a happy wife, happy life? I mean, you gotta look at it that way.
That's for sure. But it's true. We have been known to leave the venue because when it does get a little bit too drunk, we've got to skedaddle.
And when you got so many people in one spot, all drinking at the same time, the place itself gets too drunk. And I'm sorry, it's just kind of how it goes.
And that, for me, alcohol is not my forte. Those of you that know me, you know what my forte is. And that is something that is legal with my legal card.
So I think we all know what that is now.
So that is my forte.
Forte, your pleasure, your craving.
That's my medicine. Thank you very
Actually,
much.
State of Florida says it is medicine.
That's right.
I think that's even funnier.
And it is.
Why don't they just make it legal? Really, just make it legal. And
I
have it
think
like,
they should.
have it like Colorado. You have your liquor store and you have your weed shop. And when they make it recreational, it's just so much fun because, like, when we go to the dispensary, everything is set up to make it seem like it's medical.
Right. Because when we go for me, I have to go and I go for me. And
I help you pick it out, though.
yeah. And it's fun. We have a good time, It's an afternoon out, and it's always fun because I come home with my goodie bag.
And I get to go in there with her because they have me as a healthcare provider for her. I think it's the funniest thing. So I get to go in there and look at all this stuff, and it's funny as hell. It really is. I would like to have, what kind of specials you have today? Oh, 2 for 1 on Shatter. Let me see. What's your crumble look like today? You gotta love going into a store and being able to do that. Or, oh, here, smell our flower.
And they're not talking about the one that grows. Well, it does grow on a tree.
It grows.
It's not that type of flower. And it's always fun. And we come home with a nice goodie bag.
Yeah, it's so nice to be able to go somewhere and come home with a goodie bag. It's perfectly legal driving it home. I have no problem driving home that little goodie bag of goodies in there. With her having that weed card, it's like, okay.
No problem.
No problem.
I remember when I was young, when I was like 13, 14.
First time
I went out to cop my first nickel bag. Oh my God.
A nickel bag. You're dating yourself if you're saying a nickel bag.
I know I'm
You're
dating
really
myself. And do
dating
you know
yourself.
what they sold me? Front yard grass.
So you got $5 for the grass clippings? Sucker.
And you know me.
Sucker.
You know I wanted to go back to Overtown. Overtown. It's in Miami.
What's on Overtown?
Overtown is in Miami,
Like
which is
Overtown?
where I'm from. I'm from Miami. And Overtown is a not very desirable part of town.
Oh, it's the ghetto.
It's the ghetto. And I was ready to go back to the ghetto and demand my nickel bag.
Oh my God.
At the ripe age of 13, 14 years old.
Why does that just sound like you? And I believe everything you just came out of your mouth.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
But you all that do know me know I probably would do that.
Yeah, you would. You're fearless. You are totally fearless.
But I don't remember what happened. I
It's
just,
like 51st dates with us. Great.
yeah, that's true. For those of you that don't know, we'll just recap a little bit. Yes, I was in a horrible accident. So
Short-term memory loss.
I have short-term memory loss and long-term memory loss. So really, I have memory loss, which means I don't remember an effing
Well,
thing.
if you have short-term and long-term, that would be considered generalized memory loss.
Exactly. So what?
Huh?
Huh?
Who you?
Who are you?
Who you? I gotta start putting up signs. I am your husband. Please don't throw me out of the house. One of those. I didn't do anything screwed up last night. Yeah, I know it's the truth, but you gotta just kind of roll with the punches sometimes. That's the easiest way to do it. And if you're gonna be married for a while, just roll with the punches.
It's true. But you know what? What really works is the fact that I don't remain mad.
No, because you'll remember being mad, unless I remind you like an idiot.
Exactly. I can't
Then have a day
remember
of hell.
being mad.
Then
I'll
have a
be
day of
mad for
hell.
a little while
Day of hell.
and then I'll forget it.
Day of hell.
I'll get mad
Then you fall asleep and forget.
and then I go to sleep. Exactly. Then I wake up the next day
And I don't
and
say
I
a
can't
word.
remember a darn thing.
And I just keep my mouth shut. It's nice. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. Sometimes a man that says the least knows the most.
Wise words.
hmm And that also brings us to another thing. The just on Born to Ride TV, which was the Born to Ride Radio and TV, their podcast that was just on a little bit ago, and we also played some highlights from a couple months ago. They had us at the Honor Cove, as when we shot with the Warriors MC for their shoebox drive for the veterans that are there. Honor Cove is a place for homeless veterans with addiction problems. It's kind of like a rehab for veterans,
Homeless veterans,
because the reason why they're homeless is because of addiction problems. So
or other problems
Yes,
that
so-
life might have sent their
so
way.
fix that. We'll just keep flashing
That's
it.
okay.
You know, and there we go. Like Thornburg. So anyway, you know, it's for addiction problems. So when we went there, we were able to give the homeless veterans there the shoe boxes that we all got. I mean, the Warriors rode from Lakeland up to where the hell were we?
Tampa.
Yeah, I think we're at Tampa. And then they had it on the show. They had the video that we shot on the show, and they had Highway 75 on there.
Yes.
It's a really good, it's a named country band, just got signed.
They were really
They're funny.
good. And
The
it
music's
was
funny.
great. We played in the parking lot, and it was just an amazing time. It was all about giving. And that's what
It was right
Christmas
before
was
Christmas,
about.
too. It was right before Christmas, so we were able to wrap up all the presents, except for ours we had in clear.
Right. And you know what? It doesn't have to be just Christmas.
No, we
you
put
can
shoes
do
in it.
this now.
So we put, what do we put in ours?
We put hygiene,
Hygiene
we put
products.
food, we put
You got slippers.
we
Slippers
put
or sandals,
flip-flops,
flip-flops, whatever we could fit in the box.
socks,
Yeah, 'cause-
necessities.
Because they liked the idea we had. What we did was on the shoebox drive, we had an outer Tupperware container. And we, you know, not expensive one, just one about this big, and then a smaller one on the inside. The smaller one on the inside, she put hygiene products plus the sandals, and then on the outside, we put snacks, we put all kinds of other stuff.
And
somebody
other
might
stuff
use.
that they could use
Mhm.
that they might need to have with them.
And then if you want to see that episode that's on Born to Ride, we'll also be putting up
Our video will
our
be up
video.
tonight.
Our video, we have our own video. We're just waiting for Born to Ride to air their cut of it, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our video up, our cut of it, and you can take a look at that on our YouTube page, or you can put it on Facebook too, or no?
No, it'll be on YouTube.
It'll be on our YouTube page. Go to the John Heather Show on YouTube. Please smash that subscribe button because
Smash that subscribe button.
Our show has been really blowing up lately. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all our fans that like watching our videos that we put out.
We love you guys,
no,
and
we do.
we're so
all of
excited
you
that you
guys
guys
that-
are loving our show.
Yep, and also some of you may have noticed that we're on a different website. We're on the John Heather Show media page.
And this is just for now. For right now, we're trying to work out the glitches with the John and Heather Show page, which is on Facebook.
So unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be running 2 pages on John and Heather.
For right now.
Yeah.
Until we get this taken care of.
We might as well keep it up. We got thousands of people on this.
Well, yes, we do. That's okay. We're just waiting for Facebook to help us out. So
Yeah.
Facebook, we're waiting on
We have a
you.
meeting with them too, though.
Yes, we do next week.
Yeah, we have a meeting with Facebook. Hopefully, we can fix the issues that we're having with them.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, because it's sometimes just, and you know, and it's just kind of weird too because we're not political. We stay apolitical and stuff like that, but yet we still get in trouble for junk.
Well, that's because we have people that report us, people that aren't happy, that
Haters.
don't like our
Haters.
haters.
You're gonna get trolls and
Unfortunately,
haters no matter what you do.
that don't like what we're doing,
Well, it's not that they
or
don't like what we're doing; they're jealous of what we're doing.
you think that's it?
I think they're jealous because we were able to get signed and things like that, and they weren't.
Well, when you're old and you're old school and you're just way too old, what do you know? I mean, you got
Might
to
as well
get
just
with
stay
the
home.
times.
Might as well just stay home when you're old and don't want to ride anywhere.
Yeah, you got to get with the times and be, if you're going to be
I
a
love the-
motorcycle enthusiast, you got
Say
to
you're
at least
enthusiast.
ride. You got to do some things. You got to be part of the motorcyclist
You don't have a garage. order.
lifestyle.
When I ask another biker, "Can I see your bike?" and he shows me a picture he pulls out of his wallet,
That's
not
a
biker.
problem.
That's not a biker, and that's not old school.
That's a problem. But there are lots of things that go on, and we're hoping that we can get together and bring about more people that are in this industry that have the right frame of mind,
Yeah.
that like to share, that don't mind seeing other people do well, and
Then we got a
know
lot
that
of
we're
photographer
happy.
friends. that
Yeah,
love that.
we're happy for them when they do well.
Got to be supportive of your friends.
Exactly, and of your coworkers. You got to be happy for them when they
You're my
do
only
something
coworker.
good. And you're my
You
coworker.
don't tell me when I do anything good.
You do things great, baby. I
got a
love you.
kiss.
But it's true. And we don't like having the haters that like to play the drama games
Or
and
fake.
play the high school games.
Or fake.
Yeah, or fake or want to pretend that they might be something that they're not, like an Indian when they're not because they're Puerto Rican or something
Really not.
else. So these things sometimes it's funny. It's really funny when you
It
think
is,
about it.
especially when we make it to the bathroom walls on places.
Exactly. When my name is on the bathroom
I
wall.
know we made it when our names are on the bathroom wall.
Because
That's
if
how I know I
you
made
took
it.
the time to write my name
You're a fan.
on the bathroom wall,
You're a fan. You're a fan.
you're a fan.
See, that's how we get it. If you're going to watch our show and you're going to be a hater or do anything crazy like that, if you're going to spend the time to watch our show and do everything else, you a fan. You're not a hater, you a fan.
And that makes me happy.
Yeah.
So guess what, everybody? My name is up on the bathroom wall in 2 different places. I finally made it. 52 years old, and I finally got my name up on the bathroom wall. So you know what?
2 different places.
I'm doing it right. And on that note, guys, we love you guys. We wish you all the best, happiest, best new
Happy
year.
holidays.
2021
May
better.
2021 be better.
It better bring us some damn good
Find out
stuff.
after the 6th of January anyway.
Exactly. We better have some new good stuff happening our way.
I just want the old stuff coming back.
We want the old stuff back. Bye-bye face mask. We don't want you anymore.
Remember, 2 weeks to slow the curve, guys.
That's it. So we're looking forward to it. Happy New Year to all of you. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Like
we
and
love you.
subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
But then I'm very sorry. I think you're done with the sentence.
I'm sorry.
No, I thought you were done with the sentence,
done.
and then I talk, and then you were still
I'm
talking. I'm sorry, bad co-host. But like I said, happy holidays. May 2021 bring you more prosperity than 2020 did, especially if you're a small business owner. But if you live in the state of Florida, you're okay. If you live anywhere else, sorry.
And on that note, we love you all.
Shiny side up.
Rubber side down. We'll see you next week.
On Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Be
That's
there, be
right.
square.
And be watching YouTube for the new Warriors video. It'll be out this evening.
Yes, it will.